Welcome to a zerok 2 vs 2 Palladium. Between in the blue it is Talken with an MP factory and no bulkhead printer. Their teammate in the blue, lighter blue, teal even, it is Jumbots for Doctor Doom with no special blueprint either. And then against in the red, already going for an raised Lotus, Night Rushing Cloakbot Factory Venomized with zero blueprint, not even a default, no, absolutely nothing, don't know how they managed to do that. And their teammate, the Warning, with Hovers, Mace Rushing, and upgrading their Guardian Commander already. No eco, no production, it's base rush time for them. Except Venomize, no, yeah, okay, they will. Right, Night Rush, Mace Rush, and the Commanders going forwards as well. And it's actually going to be a Ronin blueprint for them. Maybe it's like if you just click it while they're currently selecting it, or have it in the queue, that it doesn't show. I don't know why it doesn't. Anyways, it's a rush. It is a rush for sure. When do you see it in your radar? Well, not yet. You see the mace. Oh, you see the mace now. Already should signify a rush, because normally you don't see a mace this early. Mace is a little bit caught out though. I mean, double pyro, commander there as well. And careful, yep, that's indeed what you should be, because your commander is still quite far away. Mace already gone, before your commander is even able to engage. Free commander. It kind of is. Just build one scuttle and you got it. But are you going to build a scuttle? That's the question. I think at least that would be the easiest way to just have a free commander. But no, for now it is just going to be moderator. Well, maybe you have already missed the window. Because, well, commander, couple of units, couple of cloaks, couple of, well, one scalpel, are moving forwards. Knight will be choking, okay. Does stun the buoy at least a little bit. Double commander, I mean, that's quite a lot of HP here, right? Come on, select them. Health of 11,000, almost 12,000. Whereas they are just building a lobster. Well, what's the lobster going to do for you now? I don't really know. Meanwhile, Eco is very good for Team Northwest, so they are in a prime position to fight back. If they can just hold on for a bit longer. Commander, 1000 HP. Could easily go down. Doesn't have all that much HP left. Still though, factory here, the Amphipods factory, is also effectively gone. Not completely destroyed yet, but it soon will be. Jumbots factory, completely idle. Nothing is happening over there. And building a plate now. Is the plate going to be for scuttle? Maybe? I mean, doesn't have an order yet. No orders for the plate. No orders for the plate. No orders for the plate. Commander is coming in. Yeah, okay, I don't know what the plate is for. Anyways, over here, commander, once again hit. Slow down, 20% HP. Scallop is a hunting rifle. Boom! There it is. Shotgun takes down commander number 1. And over here still, plate not doing anything. Placeholder it is. Placeholder? A placeholder. And I want to keep your commander in placeholder. I do not really understand why placeholder specifically. Yeah, I do not really get that. Anyways, on the other side, the first max has been created. 11 metal per second. Conjurer has been created. So will be helping out. I mean, I would assume it's a conjurer. What? Oh, apparently it was created a bit ago, but actually raided by a duck. I completely missed that. But still, eco way down. Only a third the eco. 33 versus 10. Commander for Talken, also low HP, only 700. Can't really run from the commander of the Warning. So has to watch out. 5000 HP versus like, yeah, 800. Commander here, from Dr. Doom, is upgrading, not sure what to exactly. Amphibot Factory will soon be gone. Both of you, though, have an engineer commander, so you can spam units. Something that, of course, other commanders are not able to do. They would have to build an entire 700 metal worth factory first. Conch in the back is doing exactly that. Still, you're going for Jumpbot Factory of your own. And is your commander going to be able to stand up to the Guardian? Rockets, not the highest DPS in the game. Versus, what do you have? Lightning Rifle. You're not going to stun that. I don't think you are, at least. You can, at least. That's something you do have going for you. You can dodge. They cannot. That's 2 missiles dodged already. Scalpel, though. You can't dodge those. And that's a lot of Ronins coming in as well. Thing is, you are saving, well, giving your teammate time. I think for you the best thing is just to retreat. Maybe build a couple of turrets, maybe a pyro or two. Pyro would actually not be bad here. And just keep them on the move. Keep them chasing you. Possibly even take the commander and go there. I don't know, do they have upgrades to their movement? No. Advanced targeting system and just rockets. Is that all you have? What? Okay. Oh, you're in the corner, you're going to die. Goodbye, commander. Oh, that hurts. You put in a bit of... I got a new factory. Okay, good. Well, you don't. That's the thing. You don't have a new factory. It is up in 5 seconds. You do have a commander still. 1600 HP with a gas turret. Will be able to help you out. I mean, it doesn't really get all that much extra range. But still, it will be able to outrange the enemy Ronins. It soaks a lot of damage if it is armored up. And it does deal pretty decent DPS as well. DPS of 95. It's not amazing, don't get me wrong, a commander is more. Even just a level 1 commander. At like 144 DPS, I believe. It is... yeah, 144. So, it's not exactly great, but still. Commander here, only 3000 HP, it's giving you time. Lobster is up. Your eco is still better than that of the enemy. Is it going to be enough though? Because you're going to have to micro that unit. They've got quills on the field, constructors. And constructors could actually just be Dr. Doom for you. Because what are you going to do if the enemy gets up eco? You've got a cloakbot factory that you're producing down in the south. Your teammate does have a storage, so that's a bit of a good thing. I mean, you're on just a little under 500 metal, it seems. One scallop, though, is not going to deal 2000 damage to that commander, right? It does not. Second scallop, is that going to do it? Well, wasting a couple of rockets on... well, that unfinished scallop. That's another scallop thrown in. Third scallop is out. Commander going down, though. But you're still not dead. Scallop in range of the lobster could be thrown once again. Does not get thrown, okay. But another 2 scallops are almost constructed. Paul resign once again, but here... Constable is not helping out, but hey, you do still have a caretaker working on the next factory. 3 conch. Not fast units, definitely not fast. But they are able to dodge slingshots, they're able to catch up to slings. That commander, 500 HP, does not have additional regen. That means that I can actually just go down to like 4 duck shots. 4 ducks and it's dead. Bit difficult now because it is already at 800 because it's being healed up by the quill. But still, it's not something you can't come back from. Meanwhile, they've also managed to get this max, 3.5 metal. So a very good value. Factory over here, just 10 more seconds and it will start streaming some glaives in. Or at least I would assume glaives or something else. Doesn't really matter what. But you can still... And they don't expect it, they don't have radar, you can move there. They are still focusing everything on this push, because they are of the opinion, probably, that that's all you have. You can reclaim. You've got good scalpel numbers, you've got like 4 scalpels on the field, 2 ducks. Thing is, you can't really catch up to Knight. Nor to Ronan. Unless this thing is out. And now it is! And that means you can start throwing again. And not the bad kind of throwing. There they come. That's 4 scalpels, missing with a lot of rockets. And that's a dead commander, I want to say. Is it though? Yes it is, that's right. Expensive, expensive commander, and it's gone just like that. Damn indeed, that's both of your commanders down now too. Revenge. Glaives are indeed, as expected, being streamed in. What do they have in defense? They've got 1 Lotus, they've got 1 Lotus. Do now have a... well, mace out. And also, you've shown your hand. You've shown you've got another factory. Would it have been better to hold off for a couple of seconds, mass a couple of glaives up, and then move in? I think it might have. Also, Quill is building a storage. Makes sense, I mean you're going to need storage if you're going to reclaim. But also, only 7 metal per second. What they've got on the field is all they'll ever have, at least for a while. And womp womp, yep, losing all of those is going to be very, very annoying. But at the same time, you've got the others, right, on the other side. Or at least I would assume you would have at least some energy here. Although actually you don't. I mean, 8 energy only is not exactly what you want. Lobster just barely moves in time. Has rearmed, so can throw once again. There we go. Throwing Stinger range. And that's another 2 units cleaned up. The only thing I have a bit of an issue with now is these 2 constables. Constable 1, Conjurer 1, Constable 2. Why no energy? That's what I don't get. You've got 1,000 storage. It's filling up at like 12 per second. And LMAO, everyone forgot what the radar is. They kinda have. And Lobster is almost dead. Indeed. And it's another lob right on top of the mace. Is it not? No, it's not. Not for now. I mean, your units are heavily damaged and you can't repair because you don't have energy. What's the current wind? Wind is 68%. Almost nice, but that's 1.9 each. That's very good. And could even save you. It's not going to prevent you from accessing. But will help out a lot. Quill, on this side, already up. Will be making a storage. Very nice. This Quill is once again reclaiming. So you don't have any eco. But do you need it? Thing is, I still... I mean, sitting your glaives like this, it makes sense. I would just like to see even just a couple of glaives stacked up. 3-4 glaives. Destroy the loaders and then move in. Sit in front of the entrance and just kill everything that gets made before they can get it up. And I mean, 3 is probably not going to work, but like 5? I think 5 glaives or so would be able to do that. They got reclaim, that's the issue. Yes, but look. They've got 1 Quill on the reclaim. They don't have much reclaim. Your eco is still over double. Look at the value here. 1800 value. Lobster, pretty good HP again. Still struggling with wind, and that's because 0.5, 0.6 only. Wind was down. But still, you've got a lobster, you've got scallops, and need radar ASAP. Good idea. You don't need a radar just there, but that's fine. Over here, Reaver is out, defends the metal extractor just in time. Double loaders over here is going to hold off that Quill quite easily as well. And mace. Well, it is an instantly hit weapon, so that's very good. But still, not strong enough to deal with bouncy scallops. And all of a sudden, that reclaim is not for Team Southeast. 4.1 thousand reclaim. No reason to build metal extractors anymore today. And WTF. Yep. You don't know about this. Well, you do, because you should. But I think it is seemingly over. They've held against your push. They've defended themselves. They have secured all of the reclaim. Their eco is better. Way better. Like 3 times as good as yours. And they've got double factory. Spread out as well, so it's difficult to just push one position. Here it's all quite close together. But I have to say, I'm sorry Southeast, but it is time. You have lost. You're going to try your best, and that makes sense. But you need eco, and all of the eco is in front. You need that reclaim, because building a metal extractor is just going to take too long. Especially with, well, very nicely done things by, well, either Tarkin or Dr. Doom. I think this was actually Dr. Doom's doing. With, yeah, sitting glaives on the metal extractor spots. So expansion is just not possible. He has too much EO. GG. Jesus Christ. They held their own. They played very well. But now it is just time for you to give up. They've held against your push. 3 times the eco. Speeding up, because you should just give up. Say it is GG. Well, it is GG. And there you go. Scallops once again on top of... Well, not on top again, but this time around on top of the factory. We're stunned by the imps. Lobster taken care of. So hey, not too bad for Southeast, but still, where is the eco? Another constructor cleaned up. You've got just a couple of units. You can't really even take care of one glaive. And lucky your factory lived. Oh, 31 HP, definitely lucky. It is indeed. Down south, a couple of glaives are moving through, but can't really deal with 2 mace. Still though, 2 mace do not deal with 4 loaders very well, especially not because it's 2 damage mace. Once again, good imp, but there is the next lobster, and this time around they're not messing around, and they know it. GG. Team Northwest did exactly what they needed to do against an all-in strat. Delay, hold on, and then recover. Although I still think that a scuttle early on could have prevented a lot of harm, but of course getting it to connect to one of the enemy commanders would have been quite difficult.